Jumping in. Undefeated. Let's go.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one.
Snake
Welcome to
pit.
College Park, Maryland. SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ives. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his man miss. Got enough for the first down and once more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dances away.
Go for the end zone. Oh, touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Kansas State.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Let's go.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So Maryland's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think
Well, it doesn't help when his teammate runs right into him.
In games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab down the left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to Ravens come to the line
All right,
with a
can we
fresh
get a
set
stop?
of downs. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapin.
My reliability is my
With the
defense.
extra point. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Right on the money. Still running at the 40. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's see if they're playing man or zone.
Wide receiver going in motion.
All right, playing zone. Cool.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, shit. What a catch.
Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to get it in.
There we go.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside.
Get him.
Tried to move that pile
Got him.
forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right.
Here we go.
Picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says
Well
defensive backs
overthrown.
don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job.
Got room on the return. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and touchdown, Kansas State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
A little more comfortable now.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
They're going to get it off.
Going with the ground game left. Fighting off the defender.
Lost more yards.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover.
Can we get a big stop?
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it
Nice
in the
throw.
middle. It's Austin. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got a man. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Let's go.
We've seen throughout this drive success for the offense when they've been running the quarterback. Finally, though, the defense got it right. Everybody played their assignment. They honed in on them, and they got a big stop.
Nothing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nothing.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Miss
And
it.
they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. On the move, it's Lee. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's
what a
caught.
catch.
It's Powell. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Broke his arm.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to take off. First down and more. Oh, he's got some space.
There we go.
His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Oh, no.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Racing to the right. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Maryland!
Should have never thrown it.
They come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Firing to the right, complete. At midfield, he's got
Nice.
shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. The short hands, it's Knight. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Can we take our boy out?
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
There we go.
Some fires complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Newsome.
2, isn't that 3?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Washington.
Oh, no.
Gets it out fast. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield.
Nothing. Let's go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Oh, I should have.
Turns it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw it. He'll take another shot here.
Nothing. Let's go.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gets rid of it.
Ooh.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, I had him.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Trying to set up the screen.
Got him.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Here's the pressure. Makes a man miss. Look at that toughness just running through everybody. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Perfect.
Catch in the middle. It's Connors. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Apparently defense is overrated.
Running short in the half. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That should be the final play of the first half. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Demania. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll try to run for it.
Oh, jeez. Lifted him. Ooh.
Defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's doing so well.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense
can we make it this far?
Good job in coverage. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
Wide right.
The
Not even long enough.
No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leads it with the back. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Incomplete.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Flip it.
Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 45.
There we go.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Steps away to find some room. Finds a crease at the 20.
Ah, there we go.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Go.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Newsome.
Gavin.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
They'll
run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense
What was that sound that came out?
They weren't able to rally early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Pick 6.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Let's go.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! The defense takes matters into its own hands. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
There we go.
It was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 3rd down for this offense.
Bring the pain.
Dropping back, it's Washington. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connors. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line.
Nothing.
It's Austin. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers.
Thought the guy overplayed it.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They want that clock to run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continuing to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Bring the pain.
Scanning the field, it's Washington.
Uh-oh.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll immediately call timeout. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love it.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Kennedy.
He'll keep it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Call the timeout just to punt it.
Timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be dragged down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent.